DynamicCarStore.com to get the cars. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save your points. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCarStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to the FIFA 21 QPR Career Mode. Last episode we had a pretty stinky episode. We had one loss and a draw, two results. We lost points right at the end of the games. Today we've got a couple of tricky games. We have Norwich in the league and then we have Norwich in the cup. Now what I might do is sim or start simming the game against Norwich. Depending on how the game is then going, we may sim that game all the way through or I'll jump in partway through the cup game. But I've also gone with a bit of a tactical change to try and help us out in those games. I've gone to a 4-2-4 or 4-4-2 I should say, with the two CDMs and then wide players. So I'm going to try starting off with two up front but actually have that as a saved tactic. So I've got my 4-2-3-1 and the 4-4-2. So I'm going to sort my tactics out and then we'll work our way towards the first game of the episode. Okay, so as I said before, I'm going with the 4-4-2. I've sorted out my custom tactics, so everyone's going to be doing what I'd like them to do. Norwich are in 12th. Obviously, we're in 16th, so 3 points here would be massive. I think we actually catch up to Norwich if we get 3 points today. So that has got to be the aim. We've got to start trying to climb up this table and get some points on the board. Okay, here we are at the Kyan Prince Foundation Stadium, a packed stadium, and today we need to get 3 points. There's no two ways about it. We've got to beat Norwich. It's going to be a tough game. Obviously, one of the relegated teams in the season. But we need to make sure today is 3 points. I need to make sure I'm playing better than normal. And hopefully Legendary feels sorry for me for those last couple of games in that last episode. But I doubt it. But let's find out anyway. Let's go. 3 points, boys. Come on. They played the ball over the top here. Ozzy Kakai now up against Todd Cantwell. Going to be a player that's going to be tricky for us to contain the entire game. But Ozzy Kakai is the man for the job. Love to see it. Cameron plays the ball up here to Bon. Adoma trying to make a run down the wing here. We are going to get it to Albert Adoma. Adoma now. We see Lyndon Dykes in the middle here. Dykes, lovely hold-up play. A lovely pass off to Macaulay Bonne. We're just going to have to shoot, even though we pulled it quite out wide. But Tim Krul is going to cover that one easily. First shot of the game. Decent play so far. Cameron plays the ball up to Bonne. Bonne is going to wait. Nice turn there. Up to Adoma. Adoma. It's got to be patient. We have to go backwards here because Norwich are just pushing us further and further back. It's tough because we can't really make the passes to build up the play. But we also, sadly, can't seem to break them down. Get the ball up to Lyndon Dykes again. Amos, going to be patient. Plays it into Dykes. Good strength from Lyndon Dykes. Good strike. Good save from Tim Krul, however. Now we have got ourselves a corner. Can we get this ball up there? Lyndon is where we're going to aim. Got nowhere near him. We're going to Rob Dickey. And it's a good punch clear, but only as far as Amos. Amos, go and have a pop, mate. Oh, it's a good strike, but a good block. And they are going to get it clear now. Adoma plays the ball in to Macaulay Bonne here. We see a great run from Bright Asai Samuel, who should have the beating of the defence here. Macaulay Bonne's going to try and get into space. Head of the defenders. Oh, we get the corner out of it. Maybe I should have taken the strike there with Bright across the box. Going to put the ball in there. Lyndon Dykes is going to be up to it. Tim Krul gets the punch away first. Bright brings the ball down. Out wide to Albert Adoma. Adoma just got to keep the ball. Lovely stuff there. Good dribbling from Albert. Play it back. Up. Oh, it's a waste in the end. It's such a wasted chance. We've done really, really well, though, to keep the ball in some tough chances because they get so many players back there. Keep the pressure up. Lovely stuff. Make them play backwards, and that does cause half time to happen. Been a tricky half. We've had probably just about the better chances. I feel like I maybe wasted a chance with Bright. Should have taken the shot and I tried to play the pass, but it's 0-0 at half-time. It's been a very, very tricky game, but I think we have been the better team. I'm tempted to take off Macaulay Bonne and bring on Paul Smith just because he's nice and quick. And I think Dykes, with the hold-up play, will be able to set someone like Paul Smith through. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to bring on Paul Smith, giving him 45 minutes of football. I think this is the first time he's played in the league at all, so it's going to be a tricky game. I think some point during the half as well, I will take off Adoma and bring on Ellis Todd. Again, just fresh legs down that left-hand side. But the 4-4-2 feels good. I feel like I'm getting good possession. Let's see if we can make the most of it. Let's go. Oh, Paul Smith's done really, really well there to cause the mistake from Gibson. Now, we have a bit of a chance down on the left-hand side, but Paul Smith doesn't quite have enough strength or pace to get past Gibson the second time round. But we've caused Krul to make a bit of a run out here, and he's had to just boot it off the pitch. Now, this does give us a chance to bring on Ellis for Adoma. Norwich also making a change there, but I didn't really pay attention as to who, because we're going to take this very nice and quickly. Go on, Lyndon, mate. Oh, it's a good block from the defender. Norwich with an extra man over here. Ozzy Kakai's going to have to do his usual thing, try and keep Cantwell out here. He's done really well. Oh, if only Bright had helped out, I think we'd have kept possession there. They're trying to work this ball into the box. This is, again, a slightly worrying position, but Rob Dickey does do really, really well and helps us get rid of it. And now maybe we can start a bit of a counter at the end of the game here. Bright Asai Samuel on the ball after a really nice pass from Ozzy Kakai. Going to try and run a little bit centrally now. Then we're going to cut outside. Ah, it's a good tackle. Very good tackle in the end. And that, I think, is going to be the full-time whistle. It is. It's 0-0. We get a point against a very good team. But again, just a bit of a nothingy game. Not too many chances to speak about. And again, only 1 point, which is a real, real shame when we definitely need to start picking up points. A good point picked up, but one I don't think is enough there. It needs to be 3, and it needs to be 3 soon. Okay, so now we're going to go into the cup game against Norwich. What we're going to do here is we are going to sim this. I've made one change to the team, and that is Amos was quite tired, so I brought in Don Ball. Otherwise, the exact same starting team. So I'm going to do the simulate match, and we will, again, we'll watch it as it goes through, but maybe at halftime, or depending on what's going on with the game, I might jump in at some point. But it looks like they're playing a pretty similar team. Honestly, I feel like I don't remember half their squad because I genuinely kept them quite quiet in the league game. So we'll have to see how we do in this game. But again, quite a defensive midfield. Obviously, having Cameron and Ball, two very similar style players in there. But hopefully, we can do pretty well. But we are the white circles and Norwich are the yellow squares. So just in case people don't know, we're going to see if we can get anything from this cup game. We play a nice long ball up there, but it is defended well from Norwich in the end. The player, obviously, I'm looking out for is Timu Pukki. In real life, he causes problems the season that Norwich went up. And obviously, I'm a big fan of his. I think he's a very good player. But Ozzy Kakai can't quite get to that, but they do boot that ball over with Plachetta, is how I'm going to say that. I'm not great with names. But we need to just make sure we maintain possession and make the most of the ball when we have it. We get the ball up here to Lyndon Dykes. Plays it out to Bright. Oh, it's a really good save there from Tim Krul. Really good bit of build-up from us. It's the kind of thing we need to make sure we're doing. That's why I kind of went with the 4-4-2. Two strikers allows us to have a bit of a interplay between them when they're in the box. And that's something that I quite like doing when I'm actually playing the game as well. So I was hoping would carry over into our simulator game, and it has. But they do have a chance with Norwich. Really, really good block there from Hammerleinen. Plays it up to Dykes. Macaulay Bonne here. Go on, Maka. What you got for it? Lovely play back to Lyndon. Go on, Lyndon. Have a go. Bright again with a good effort. But again, a very good save from Tim Krul. We're making the chances, which is what I like to see. Again, similarities from when we actually played. We are making those sort of counter-attacking attempts and those efforts in on goal. A ball over the top there. Nico Hammerleinen did actually hold a good line. It was offside. I thought he'd just got beat there, but really good line in the end. But again, we lose the ball in the middle of the park. They are going to keep playing it around. Play it out, but again, good defence there. Rob Dickey and Johan Barbe doing really, really well to keep the ball out. Go on, boys. Good bit of pressure. Pukki plays it back, keeping it in the middle there. That is off to Skip. Plays it out wide. Come on, boys. Don't let them get their ball in the box. It's gone into the box. This is a problem. It's a good block there from number 25. I believe that is Hammerleinen. But then we lose the ball out on the wing. Good blocks again. Good blocks all round. We didn't block that one. That is a goal for Steeperman. That is a bit of a stinker to concede because I think we were playing pretty well. I do genuinely think we started to really knock the ball around quite nicely. So it is a real, real shame. But we might have to potentially jump in at half-time. That might be something I do. If at half-time we're still 1-0 down, I'll jump in and see if I can help us get us back into this game. Although, I was going to say 2-0 might be a bit of a mountain to climb. But ball's over the top there. Lyndon Dykes is not going to be quite as quick, I think, as the centre-back. Not long left now. 1 minute of added time in the first half. They're just knocking around quite nicely. They play out wide. Ozzy Kakai's been beat very easily there. Oh, it looked like Lumley knocked that into his own goal. Buendia makes it 2-0. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to do my best. I think I will jump in at the second half. That is half time. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to see if I can help the team out, see if I can do anything. We've had 23% possession. Wow. All right, we're jumping in second half. Let's see if we can hopefully help our boys get back into this. It would be nice to stay in the cup. It just, again, adds a bit of excitement to the season, you know, because it's already looking like we're going to really struggle to make anything into towards the top half of the table. So it'd just be nice to have a bit of a cup run, give us a bit of excitement in the league. That is really bad. Lumley decided not to come for it, then decided to come for it, then missed it. This could be a problem. They've managed to work the ball into the box here. Timu Pukki to absolutely just out-strengthen both of my players and then takes a shot, goes through Lumley, hits the post. Thankfully, Lumley saves the second attempt, but that was looking a little bit dodgy for us there. They have been knocking this ball around for quite a bit of time, but we do manage to intercept it there with Rob Dickey, and now we have to kind of do what we've been doing all game by the looks of things, which is kind of working on the counter. We played the ball out to Macaulay Bonne. Maka is going to try and run this ball into the middle of the park. He does do that pretty well. We're going to try and play it back to Lyndon Dykes, put it on a plate. And it gets deflected and goes over for a corner. We are just getting no luck right now. Before this corner, I am going to do the usual. I'm going to take off Adoma and I'm going to bring on Ellis Todd. Hopefully Todd can have a bit of an impact in this and hopefully try and bring us back into it. Bonne is probably going to make way at some point for Paul Smith. Again, just a bit of pace up front with Lyndon Dykes. He's going to jump up for that header. Doesn't quite win it, and he does end up on the floor. Not a great place to be. Right, corner to Norwich. Let's see if we can keep this corner out, and then maybe try and start a bit of a counter-attack from it. It's a good header there from Pookie, but thankfully it doesn't find its way into the back of the net, as we do have Lumley pulling off a good save for us. Now we have Todd on a bit of a counter-attack. Can he make the starting run here? He can, and then plays a really good pass into Macaulay Bonne, who can't find Todd again. Our passing is just letting us down, and it has been for a couple of weeks now. It's really causing more and more problems, and I think it's going to see us out of the cup soon. We've only got 5 minutes. We've got to score 2. Dykes plays it up to Bonne. Bonne's going to play it back to Lyndon Dykes, who has got the beating of the defender here. This is a Dykes kind of position. It is saved. It's saved twice. Somehow it doesn't end up in the back of the net. Tim Krul does make the save. That there, we needed that to go in to give us half a chance of getting back into it. It was far too near to him, but not only has Krul saved it, he's got back up and saved it a second time. Unbelievable stuff. The corner is headed away. Get it to Cameron. He's going to play it into Dickey. Not quite who I wanted that ball to. Get it up to Bonne. Bonne gets tackled. Honestly, we just have no attacking threat at the moment. We've just got no, I don't know, we just can't break through. We just can't score goals. If you can't score goals, you can't win games. And the referee puts us out of our misery and we lose the game 2-0. Obviously, second half was 0-0. So maybe if I played the whole thing, maybe we could have had another 0-0 and gone to penalties. But it is what it is. We got the cup. It sucks, but honestly, we're not playing well enough. We're just not playing well enough and we're in a rut. Okay, things have not been good enough. Normally, I know we only do 2 games. Obviously, we did simulate half of one, so it's a much, much quicker process. So we are going to play a third, and we're going to play against Nottingham Forest. So we're currently 4th in the table. I have made some changes, however. We're sticking with the 4-4-2. I still think that is a method that can and will work for us. But I brought Amos back into the team over Ball. Todd is actually going to start for us now, and we're going to give Kelman his first start of the season as well. Very, very quick player. Hopefully having that pace straight off the bat with Lyndon Dykes, who's currently very much in form, can helpfully help us break through and make a goal. That's what we need to do. We haven't scored in this episode today. We need to get a goal. It is as simple as that. Let's bring it on. Let's take on Nottingham Forest. Let's try and get something from this. Okay, away to Forest. A very, very tricky game indeed. Obviously, they're in 4th. We're currently in 18th with the bad run of form that we are currently in. And today, again, it's a 3-point game. We have to start picking up points. It doesn't matter who the opposition is. We have to look at every game as a win, because that's where we have to be at right now. So, tricky game ahead of us, but let's try and do it. Let's try and get the 3 points. Come on, boys. Lyndon Dykes going to play the ball out to Bright here. Lovely stuff. He's got the pace to get past the defender. Doesn't quite get the ball to Cameron, but we do get a corner from it. So let's see if we can whip this ball in here. Lyndon Dykes is going to be the target man. No, it's not. It's going to be Jeff Cameron, who heads it back to Bright, who is onside. Keeps the ball, gets another corner. Right, this time can we actually aim for Lyndon Dykes, please? No. Again, Jeff Cameron. Ball up here to Dykes. Gets it to Barbe. Back up to Lyndon. Lyndon pulls it onto his right. Tries to finesse. It is just wide. It's a good effort, but it's a goal kick. Jeff Cameron with the ball in the middle here. He's going to play it forward to Lyndon Dykes. Kelman now gets that ball. He's going to try and make a run, but he can't quite get past the defender. But that is a lovely ball to Brightside Samuel. Brightside Samuel now going to play it hard and low. Plays it to Todd. Todd hits it wide. I would have preferred that ball to Lyndon Dykes there, because Lyndon Dykes was actually in a much better spot. But it's not a bad effort, but it does go wide again. We're not getting the shots on target. We're not going to score goals if we keep missing the target. Forest here with probably like their first proper chance of the game. Really good interception, or standing tackle really, from Rob Dickey there. Going to try and build this out from the back. We get it to Luke Amos. He's going to try and bring the ball forward. See if we can get Todd involved one of the first times in the game. Apart from that shot he just took. Going to try and get this ball to the back post. What a lovely cross that is, and what a lovely goal that is as well. Lyndon Dykes manages to find the back of the net. First goal for us in the blooming episode. You love to see it. Lovely stuff there. What on earth is the crowd do? Okay, that looks a bit satanic, and I'm not comfortable with that celebration. Whoever's idea that was, stadium ban, I think, because that's horrific. But what a lovely cross that is from Todd. And it's a lovely goal as well from Lyndon Dykes, first of the episode. I think that's 6 in the season now for Lyndon Dykes, which is absolutely fantastic. And Chuffed, mate. Let's get a win, please. Hold on to this, boys. Half time, 1-0. Very good position to be in. I'm very, very happy with the position we are currently in. Still a little bit disturbed by the celebrations from the fans, but that's fine. We are honestly playing really, really well. I think Kelman's been a very influential player. You can see him there. And honestly, I think that's made a big, big difference. Having that little bit of extra pace has really helped us. I think it's going to be important for me to try and train Bon and get his pace up a little bit. I have to say, we've got some very, very tired defenders because the defenders have been doing a lot this game. But I am going to bring on, I think I'm actually going to bring on Todd Kane here because Kakai has been doing a lot of running. And I think just some fresh legs at right back are going to be very, very helpful. So I'm going to give Ozzy the rest of the game off, bring on Todd Kane, and hopefully they can help us secure 3 points here. That's what we need to focus on, 3 points. I get the ball into the box here, but lovely work there from Luke Amos to get back and intercept. Really good stuff. Get the ball out wide here to Tyler Blackett. Can we keep Tyler Blackett quiet? Kane with stuff to do early on. He's been overcommitted there. Blackett now with acres of space. They're going to play this ball coming into the box. Good save there from Joe Lumley, and it does go out for a corner. We do now have to keep this corner out. Lumley isn't going to come to that one. Oh, it's a good header, but it is wide. Goal kick. They've got the ball into a really dangerous spot here. Barbe's done really well, but they have won it back. They take the strike. It does go wide. It's very evident that they are really concentrating on our right-hand side. They're attacking down the left a lot here. How close was this from Lolly? Oh, it did swerve away in the end, but that's a really good chance wasted. I'm actually going to make a change. I'm going to change Jeff Cameron for Don Ball. Bringing a ball in, just a fresh pair of legs there at CDM. I'd also like to try and bring on Marston at some point because Barbe and Dickey, especially Barbe, are very, very tired. So it would be good to bring on some fresh legs, but I'm going to wait a little bit because obviously Masterson, with his lack of match sharpness and everything, is like 61 rated or something right now. So just want to be careful and be sensible when I make that change. Hammerlinen on the ball. Going to play it out wide here to Todd. In a bit of a recreation sort of feeling right now, but it is blocked there from the defender. Let's see what we can do with this corner. We're going to whip it in. Lyndon Dykes is the target. Lyndon Dykes, it does go to him, but I think the defender got a touch there after Dykes' header, but that is 2 goals for Lyndon Dykes, and that is actually somehow the best corner we've had in this entire career mode. Love to see it. Lyndon Dykes makes it 2. We just have to be calm now. Don't concede. Clean sheet, and it's 3 points on the table against a very, very good Nottingham Forest side. This would be a very, very good result for us. So, yeah, the defender did win it. I don't know who it was who headed that back. I think it was Don Ball, but a lovely finish from Lyndon Dykes. Sends Samba the wrong way. Love to see it. 7 goals in the season for Dykes. He is our main man. Let's go. 2-0. Dykes. We see Kelman making a run through here. We're going to try and play it to him. Kelman has made a really good run. He's going to play it back to Dykes. He's just going to lump it from the edge of the box. That is a fantastic save from Samba. Mate, if Dykes had got himself a hat-trick, that would have been huge. But I have to say, very good save from Samba. And Kelman is definitely getting himself involved here. Going to whip that ball in. It's cleared again, or not quite. But let's get it down to the... Oh, I wanted to get it to Dykes again, but Dickey ends up taking the strike, and we get another corner. I think we're just going to do this each time. We're going to aim for that penalty spot off the bar from Don Ball. Dickey heads it back across. Mate, Lyndon Dykes just tried an overhead kick. We're actually in dreamland. Right side Samuel with space on this right-hand side. This is surely going to be a hat-trick for Lyndon Dykes. What a save for Samba. I don't actually know how much he knew about it, but a fantastic save there from Samba. That was a real recreation attempt from the first goal, but they do have a chance here. Lolly is breaking through. Connor Masterson fresh onto the pitch with his first bit of defending to do here. Can he keep Lolly out? Lolly plays the switch. Doesn't quite find Sammy Amiobi. We get away with one there. We so could have been 3-0 up. On ball now. We see the run from Bright. I think he's just onside. Linesman hasn't put his flag up, so we're going to whip that ball in there. Oh, it was a real whipped cross there, but it is caught pretty well in the end by Samba. But there's only a minute left. Good winning header there from Rob Dickey. Very, very nice stuff indeed. The game is very nearly at a close. That is going to be full time. That is 3 massive points on the table. Forest just couldn't deal with us. Great brace there from Lyndon Dykes, and very, very happy with that result. 3 points we definitely needed. Well, that there was a huge win to round up the episode. I'm really glad we actually ended up playing that, because who knows, if I'd started it next time in the next episode, I could have absolutely messed it up. It could have been awful, but we have to wait and see if we can carry on this form into the next episode. 4 very important points in the league, sadly out the cup, but that is where we're going to end this episode off. up into 14th place, which again, I'm happy with. I'm very happy for us to be that high up there. Lyndon Dykes, can I just say, joint second top goal scorer in the league. Things you do in fact love to see. But that's it from this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do smash the like on the video. It massively supports me and the channel out. So thank you very much to everyone who does. Of course, if you're new to the channel, please hit that sub button. It's greatly appreciated. And if you want to be told anytime we upload a video or indeed go live with the live stream, then make sure you turn on notifications as well so you don't miss a thing. But for now, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash your hands.
What? Nah, his name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, or say hello. Entertain you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know.